What's up, bro?
How you doing, boss?
What's going on, man? Where you calling from?
New York.
Okay, how can I help you today?
Just life maxing, not really, not too much on the dating side, just how to get better with things in life. I mean, you
What,
could help me with the dating. It's all good.
what's going on with your life?
Uh, just trying to, being in a career, trying to get to the next level. It's like,
Hmm.
being out of school 10 years, it's like, it's just dragging on. I'm just
What
trying to.
what what career are you in right now?
Well, I have a degree in architecture, actually.
Okay, so what are you using that to do? What are you doing for your work?
I work at a firm. I'm a drafter, like a designer sort of. The next step is actually to pass the ARE and get licensed and stuff. But that's kind of I'm looking at that, but it's like getting paid more. That's the thing getting in the way of dating and all that stuff. So it's a lot of stuff
Well, hold up. Let's
convoluted.
slow down. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. How much are you making right now?
Like 70.
70 in New York. My goodness. Okay, so you're making 70. What is the delay between you getting that license? You see, you got out of school, you said 10 years ago?
Yeah, roughly.
Then why the hell is it taking you 10 years to get licensed?
I mean, it's just, it just ain't go the way, you want it to, you know what I mean? Part of that is my own effort, but, it could be better too. It's just,
What does that mean?
I
What did
mean,
you
like,
do? What happened in 10 years that you haven't figured it out yet?
uh, I got caught up in a situation where, I was complacent, not leaving it too fast, not making a decision that's quick. The sense of urgency was getting in the way. It's like a lot of stuff, but.
I mean, that sounds good for like a week, but you talking about 10 years. So what exactly have you done in 10 years?
I worked drafted jobs, but it's not. They weren't in the situation that would allow me to get a license. I only really started getting into the field like 2 years ago, roughly 3 years ago. So I was using a skill that is related to it, but it's not in a firm. So just because when it's not in a firm, you don't get the credits that allow you to take the ARE. So it's a bunch of stuff. Like
So why
as
did
an
it
engineer,
go ahead? Listen.
as an engineer, you probably would understand it better because
I got that.
you
But why would it take you? Why did it take you 8 years to be able to get in that position? Like, was it the complacency and all that stuff?
uh, partly, but again, it's like if you go to a city, you gotta live, you gotta eat. I had to make a decision as to a job. Take what you can get and hope for the best. But that job you take doesn't lead to the career, as you say. It's just using up your skills to satisfy somebody else. So it's not getting you nowhere. That's how I look at that situation.
Okay, so what are you doing now?
I mean, I'm working at a firm, I'm a drafter and that sort of thing. But that's part of the reason why the dating is just like to the wayside. So I know you say work on everything in your life. But at 37, it's like, it's almost the fourth quarter right now. Could be over.
Yeah, I mean, and so let's talk about the dating. What has been going on with that the last 10 years?
I got somebody right now that I'm really serious about. I'm African. So it's like, that I don't have to worry about that. I think I got somebody good that I could build a future with. So it's not.
Okay, so then why did you mention the whole dating stuff? Not like you got a girl already.
Yeah,
Are you like, are you not taking
yeah,
care of her or
yeah,
something?
yeah. You can, but it has to be on my terms. I have to be really in a position where everything clicks. Like not
Okay.
just as but just life. life maxing. It's but with regards to that, what do you think about, what can I work on with regards to my looks and stuff?
I'm kind of confused, bro. And here's why I'm kind of confused. It sounds like you want to improve your finances, but you have a dating life with a girl, but you like what are you delaying that? Is she asking you for marriage? Like what exactly is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. It's a situation where she's asking me, either I do that or, it's like it ain't gonna work. You know.
Oh, okay. So you don't have a partner. You have somebody who's out the door, coming going out the door. You have somebody who's giving you an ultimatum because you don't feel like you're ready to commit yet because of the finances, or
Yes, yes, definitely.
okay. And she doesn't. What does she do for work?
Well, she she doesn't do much better than me, but it's still, at least I have to be the one that's able to lead.
Yeah, but let me make this clear, guys. You do not let women pressure you into giving them a because listen, there's a thing about marriage, right? And that's why I don't agree with marrying, especially under the law, is because women are very emotional. They're not so much long-term thinkers. They're like more in the moment thinkers. Right now, she might be old. How old is she?
Like 32,
Okay, so she's in her 30s. Her maternal clock is ticking. She's saying, "Well, I've been with this. How long you been with her?"
like 3 years.
Okay, so she's saying, "Hey, I want marriage. Give me marriage because I want marriage now." But you, as a
Yeah,
man, is saying, "Hey, I'm not making enough money right now to start a family. So, I mean, this is your fault too because you should have been like working on this for a longer period of time. But you've been with this girl, you're not ready." And a lot of guys in your position will go ahead and give her the marriage and then try to figure it out. And then when the shit doesn't work out in a year, when you satisfied her instant gratification itch, oh, I want to feel married. I want to be married. You give her the damn marriage. Now you in debt. Now you start making less money because she's not gonna be able to work taking care of your children. Remember that, right? So her finances not gonna really mean much. You're gonna have to still work, and then you're gonna create a lot of strain on a relationship, and then it's gonna be over in 5 years. So you guys got to be smart enough, right, to not let women ruin your life. You got to don't. And I commend you for that, for at least that part, for at least delaying it. But don't rush into a relationship or marriage when you don't have the finances to. You guys, you should owe it to your kids to give them the best possible. Now, you have a lot of fault in this for bullshitting for a decade, right? But that doesn't mean you go and fuck up and make another mistake again and get married just because you want to help her satisfy this itch, right? And then you can't even take care of family. You in New York making 70K, she ain't doing much better than you. You guys are gonna get married, gonna have a family together, and you're gonna be struggling. It's gonna
yeah,
be even worse. And then she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" You be like, "I told you, I should have waited to stack more bread." So you gotta, if you do want to have a family, I would let her
yeah,
know. Listen, I'm not getting married right now. I don't really believe you should get married, but you can have a family. But if you do want to get married, no problem. You can tell her, hey, I'm not getting married right now till I feel like I'm making really good money to be able to take care of my family. Because if I don't make really good money, this shit is gonna end regardless.
yeah,
You gotta have some foreshadowing. You have to have some foresight, right? Because
yeah,
she's expecting you to lead. And if you lead to satisfy her, you're gonna lose. But if you lead to make sure the relationship works out, it's gonna turn
yeah,
out good. So you either let her go or tell her that she has to be patient enough for you to establish yourself more so you can then have a family. But it's her choice. She can leave or she can wait till you get established. Win-win for
yeah,
you. And it's a
yeah.
win-win for the relationship.
I mean, I agree. I agree. I was just, that was my thought process in it. So you just clarified for me what it has to be. The
Yeah.
conversation and it.
Guys, do not get into marriages off of pressure. I feel like you guys start like this is something that women do a lot, right? They want to feel It's a validating thing to be married, but they're not thinking of the decades after that shit that you have to provide for the family. She's just thinking about walking down the aisle and feeling special for a day, and then what? Guess what? She wants you to spend 40 bands on a damn wedding that you can't even afford, and then you're gonna be in debt, and then the relationship and marriage is gonna be already in the negatives starting. Hell no. I'd rather be single, right, than be doing that dumb shit. Okay? But you got to get
Yeah.
your mind right, bro. You're 37 years old, bro. I shouldn't have to be telling us 37-year-old to have some
Right,
sense of
right.
urgency to improve his life. All right,
Yeah.
man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man.